this time we are catching, well, we're still catching the early area Pokemon. If it could be a Starly next time, please, that would be helpful. Like, seriously. Ooh. Let's go, Chimchar. Used tackle. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, crit. That was a good trade-off. Gained 8 experience. Chimchar gained 8. And we're going. Come on, bird Pokemon. That is not a bird. That is a Bidoof. I know there's supposed to be the bird Pokemon out here, but I can't seem to find any. Let's go Chimchar then. Until this Bidoof can handle itself. Oh, it does 3 damage instead of 1. Not bad. And it's going to take 3 hits instead of 2. Level 3 Bidoof is that much stronger than its level 2 form. Ooh, early levels definitely can matter. Big time. Alright, Bidoof fainted, experience 12, level 3, awesome. Gained 12 experience, level 7. Cool. Learned Ember, that's gonna help in the long term. We're going to the Pokemon Center real quick, because I still need to catch a Starly, but now that the Bidoof can fight for itself, and is at the front of my party, I'm going to train it while we search for this Pokemon. That should have a decent spawn rate. Thank you for waiting. Restored your Pokemon full health. Thank you, Nurse Joy. I'm out. Yeah, I forgot you could actually run indoors in this one. Starly, come here. I shall capture me a bird. That is not a bird. That is Bidoof. Tackle. Use tackle. You are faster, but I am stronger. This is what the start of most Pokemon games look like. Just this, catch something new and start grinding. Well, Bidoof used tackle. Bloop. Eventually we'll get some cooler moves and abilities. Gain 16 experience. Not bad at all. Come on, Starly. Bidoof evolved. Oh, okay. Kricketot. I didn't know Kricketot could spawn here. That is interesting. He evolves through friendship? Or maybe it's just level 10. Alright, well, Bidoof, I will handle you being knocked out for the sake of catching this Kricketot. Yeah, I thought only Starly and Bidoof came from here. Bidoof is gonna get hurt. Yep. Pretty badly, too. 5% chance? Okay, so I have seen the low percent chance spawn, but I have yet to see a Starly. That is annoying. Also, hello Rogalth, how are you today? Chimchar used Scratch. There we go. Bag. Pokeball. Kricketot. I'm doing fine. Dreading going to work this evening, tomorrow morning, whatever it counts as being at work at 1 a.m. And Kricketot caught. Kricketot's data was added to the Pokedex. I don't think Kricketot has, well, other than Bide. Which Bide can be really useful. Except for the fact that he has super low HP right now. Alright, so that's one additional catch. Well, I've not ever been on swing shift. I've always been night shift. The issue is that back last year, they changed my hours by cutting 8 of them, which equates to me going in at 1 a.m. to work till 7 a.m. So, yeah, we have to see again. I have a weird 6-hour day, then 2 11s and a 12. And apparently my boss doesn't understand that because he has to ask me about it all the time. Oh, come on, you stupid bird. Show up. Bidoof tackle. Yeah. You did a lot of damage to me. Alright. We're halfway there. We will Chimchar it for now. This is what, level 5 usually guarantee, like a 2 level difference can usually guarantee the damage of this at this level. You can usually guarantee a win with 2 level differences. Bidoof gained 12, Chimchar gained 12. Starly? Another Kricketot. Alright, Google. Didn't want to have to do this early. But, so no, Route 201. Starly has a 50% chance spawn, where Kricketot has a 10% chance spawn during the day. So I just can't seem to get my hands on a Starly. It's annoying. It is daytime in the game, right? I had to change my time just because of stuff like that. There are time-sensitive things in the game that I'm gonna have to do in my own time. Wild Kricketot used Bide. You're not gonna survive this, Kricketot. I am sorry. But yeah, no, I should have seen at least 3 Starlies by now. Kricketot fainted. Bidoof gained 11. Bidoof grew to level 4. Chimchar gained 11. Alright, Kricketot. You get first place now. While we look for this Starly. That is still not a Starly. It is a level 3 Bidoof, though. Where are you, you weird bird? Chimchar used. Bidoof's still doing some good damage on Chimchar. Burn it. Ember. Again. Why not? It is a stab move, it is powerful, it's not bad. Kricketot gained 12 experience. Chimchar gained 12 experience. Eventually these other 2 Pokemon will be able to manage themselves. We'll also get Shinx. Like, we're not gonna be super prepared for This is annoying. It's almost like it's wrong. Like there's something about it that doesn't seem right because, you know, in the morning I should have a 50% chance of Starly, a 40% chance of Bidoof, and a 10% chance at Kricketot. It feels like it's 50 Starly, 50 Kricketot. Or 50% Bidoof, 50% Kricketot right now. Which is a bit disappointing. Kricketot fainted. Chimchar gained. Kricketot gained. Starly? There we go, finally. Dumb bird. And we'll use Cricketot's Bide to manage here. The Bulbapedia walkthrough's incomplete? Like how to catch everything? I primarily just go by routes, just looking them up and seeing what they have available. Starly used Tackle. Right. This should be enough to get me this Starly, though. No Pokemon locations? I mean, that should... Route 201 has none. I mean, this is what I'm using. I'm looking at Route 201. Like, I go based upon route. I don't follow a direct walkthrough. Oh, I didn't know there was a special thing for dual slot. It's interesting. Can't do that because I don't have the Game Boy slot on a 3DS. Give nickname to the caught Starly, new. So, oh yeah, I've decided to change how I'm doing the nickname thing because subs are probably a bit steep. So I'm gonna do it by 100 bits. Just anyone who wants a Pokemon named after them when I catch it, donate 100 bits and they will be named after you. It's a very simple concept. Ooh, what did you have on you? Yachi Berry. Alright. It's a bit disorienting to see that you've got a bunch of creatures that are slightly damaged. Golden... Oh wait, that's Golden's house, not mine. Yeah, why do I have the biggest house in the city? Or town? Is my mom rich? Oh wait, no. Okay. Maybe it's just because we're a family of 2, whereas the other people living in town are a family of 1. And your Pokemon look curly, it's still quite an early morning. Take a quick rest, dear. Okay, Mom. Asked you to do something that big, yeah. I've got something that you'll find useful. It is a journal, and it can tell me things I've done recently when I log back in to the game. Check it, and you'll be able to remember what you did last. See a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Yep, I have a lot of Pokemon now. Go back sometimes. Yep. Oh, hi. Hey, Golden's mom. Is he here? Oh, no, he's not. Golden. Oh, must have left already. What to do? Shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. So headstrong and reckless, I at least wanted to make him take this. Which I assume... Yeah. Sand Gym, then Route 202. The only new Pokemon on that route is going to be Shinx, as it seems. Yes, I will deliver this to Boy. Where's obtained the parcel? Bye-bye, Redress. Enjoy your adventure. Golden's mom, let me think. Knowing my boy would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Take it to Golden. Will do. We will also capture a Shinx along the way. Okay, so I'm not sure if anyone else knows about how I do the gotta catch 'em all thing. So it'll only be Gen 4 Pokemon. It will only consist of Pokemon that can't evolve into things I've already got. So I'm going to be skipping stuff like Budew, I'll be skipping any baby Pokemon, stuff like that. If I spot a shiny, I am definitely catching it, because that's how that's going to work. What is after this? It's black and white after this, I believe. So that'll be fun. Ember. Chimchar used Ember and burnt a bird. Not necessarily a soft Nuzlocke, I'm just... like, it's catch-em-all. Like, my Pokemon get traded off when they level, or evolve. So when Chimchar evolves, it'll be into next generation. But I also realize that by the time I'm at the second gym, I'll only have had 9 Pokemon that are fully new. Yeah, I wouldn't call this any kind of a Nuzlocke, just because I'm not locking myself off from Pokemon that have already... well, I'm not locking myself off on one Pokemon per route. And I'm not saying that any Pokemon that faints is removed from party. Like, the point of the gotta catch 'em all thing is to... I'm slowly building a collection that's going to go into my Pokemon Home. Whenever it... Has Pokemon Home gone live yet? Because I know I have Pokemon Bank, and I need to move whatever's in my bank into Home soon. Yeah, so the process is just going to be making sure I have my hands on all of the Pokemon that are Gen 4 specific. Which means I'm going to go for an early Gible. The Garchomp pre-evolutions. Sometime next month. I know earlier last year they said it was going to be January-ish. But yeah. I'm hoping to get this done and into Black and White to get that finished so I can transfer the stuff I have in Platinum to Black and White, then into something to then put it into Pokemon Bank, and then into Home. It's just a lot going on over a short amount of time. Like, if I can get this one done in the next 6 months, streaming once a day, or once a week, that is positive. But also could go in the opposite way. Potentially. Like, I think... I don't know how the Black and White version deal works with transferring Pokemon, because from this it sounds like you transfer Pokemon from this version of the game into the next version of the game. Not necessarily a trade. But if I have to, I will, but that'll also be something that's not on screen, because doing that on screen would be very boring. Are you gonna try and teach me how to catch Pokemon still? Yep, she's still gonna teach me. Oh well. They do definitely need to give adult difficulty to this game, to these games, just as a choice. Like, you say, yes, I've played a Pokemon game before. I am in my 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, and don't really need to be walked through how to play this game again. It would be super useful. I was honestly going to go for Turtwig if no one voted on anything, but it was voted on that I get, well, it was kind of pushed and poked and voted on. Yeah. So the one person that said something. But if you're in your 60s, you have to play the kids version, you old fuck? Yeah, that's what I would say. Give tutorial on something new. Which is fine. And go ahead and have tutorials on other things, but don't, you know, don't make it mandatory. Like, if you could allow players to set an age in-game, that would be interesting. Or if they've got in their system a save file of one of the more recent games, that would also be interesting. Okay, need to get going now, bye. Alright, Shinx. Where are you, stupid little Thundercat? Oh, that's not a Thundercat, that is a bird. But yeah, like, story-wise, they should still, you know, stop you, tell you things, and then let you go. Let you explore. Which you kind of could do in the open world area of the new thing. Or of Sword and Shield, but if you did that, you would either get too powerful, or you would react kind of like Flick did and realize a lot of things out there are not designed for you to, as a fresh player, battle and or catch. Like, there's a few things out there that are within your level range as a brand new player. You wish most of the game was like the open world area? Yeah, I think that's what they're kind of gunning for with the new DLC thing. Like, a lot of the DLC, I imagine, is going to be more of that open world stuff. The issue I have with it is just kind of... It seems like the Pokemon in... Oh yeah, like, it seems like the system can't put up with it for some reason. It's just strange because it has so many random number factors in place. It makes it to where the game can't run at its best on the system that they put it on. Yeah. I've even had it lag when I've been offline in the open world area because I'll be on the bike just zooming past stuff, and then you'll have spawn, despawn, spawn, all that at the same time, and then it changes weather. Oh yeah, like, I will agree. The Switch is not a powerful gaming device. It is not meant to be. It is meant to be a game for kids. Or a system for kids. Hey, Shinx, hi. Alright. I dropped my DS stick. There we go. Shinx's Intimidate cuts Darley's attack. Void. And we'll tackle you. If Starly faints, that's fine. We don't have to worry about friendship and happiness on this one. Tackle. Shinx use Tackle. I also kind of wish part of the Pokemon games were technically harder towards the beginning. Because you always get to a point where late game you can be super powerful, but early game, doing what I'm doing, oh my god, it can be super slow. Like, I'm going to be confused for a bit as to how I'm going to run the Gotta Catch 'em All gauntlet for Sword and Shield. But I've probably got 2 to 3 years before I even have to worry about that, and by that point we'll even have another Pokemon game, probably. Or the remakes of this generation. Which, if we get a remake of this generation, I might play, but play it for the sake of fun, not for the sake of the Gotta Catch 'em All. Or I'll swap to it if it comes out before I get finished with this. In particular. Come on, Shinx, get in the stupid Pokeball. There we go. And we have our Thundercat. I still need to get the rest of this team up to about level 5. Have we nicknamed a Shinx? No thank ya. And yeah, well, I already said this. Like, well, no, I didn't. And people are complaining that the game doesn't look as good as Zelda Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild also doesn't have any real randomized factors. Like, everything about... Oh. Couldn't escape. Run? Yeah, I got away safely. Breath of the Wild has everything already mapped out. There's no randomness, there's no... I don't think there's any weather changes aside from areas. There might be... Well, no, there's rain and thunder, but I think that is also set to more of a timer than it is, oh, you go into one area, it changes from thunder and rain to snow. They do need to make the open world of Pokemon Sword and Shield a little more realistic. But also at the same time, having it randomized like that allows for access to certain things. Yeah, I remember. Like, I had to remember stuff about Breath of the Wild. But a lot of it is just kind of storm rolls in with lightning, thunder, and or snow. Well, yeah, I guess there is... Well, no, there's a constant sandstorm. It's just a lot less randomly generated. And I think that's the issue... I believe that is the issue with Sword and Shield. It's that a lot of this stuff is randomly generated. It would probably run perfectly fine if we didn't have the Pokemon that spawned in the world. That is where I think we are. Like, if they wouldn't have done... Because lag even happens in, which one was it? Let's Go? The Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee series. Those also had a lot of lag that happened. Yeah, Skyrim is also on the Switch. Pokemon Reserve. Yeah, I could see that. Because it just seemed to be an area where Pokemon constantly bunched up on each other and kind of... I mean, yeah, Skyrim has Yes, well, I've never played Skyrim, really. I imagine Skyrim has a fair amount of randomization. It's just the fact that it's within Pokemon Sword and Shield when you're walking around, it's this constant shift of, well, we have to randomize this, randomize, or we have to take these inputs, randomize a thing, and then spawn one. Especially if someone is going by on a bike or something like that. Like, I get it. As well, I imagine there's a lot of wasted space in Sword and Shield for certain aspects of the game. And I also am playing mine digitally. It might be different with a physical copy. I don't know. I don't know very many people that bought a physical copy of Sword or Shield. Just because digital was kind of simple to handle. Hopefully they will optimize it more with each patch. Hopefully. You think it might end up lagging more as a physical copy? I would not. Like, it's all... You got it with... Okay. Oh, Shinx, you're level 3 with just tackle. Joy. But yeah, we're gonna be... Oh hey, that is another episode. So we got three new Pokemon? Three new Pokemon. Because I think we're up to 5, yeah. Alright, so we're on our way on this whole journey.